So today I am here to rant, like seriously rant. Okay, good afternoon everyone. Don't worry, I didn't forget my manners at all. I didn't forget it. So good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon mommies, good afternoon daddies. Now what am I going to rant about? Today I'm going to be talking about childhood baggages that we parents experience and we are transferring to our children, be it consciously or unconsciously. Knowing fully well that these things can be confusing, can be frustrating, can be a burden unto us. So I'm going to mention few and I'm going to emphasize more on the third one. The first one is harsh criticism. And what do I mean by harsh criticism? In a situation, maybe a child repeats in class or a child is still bedwetting and we go, no wonder you're still bedwetting. You like food too much. Why are you drinking too much water? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, the child repeats, it drops a plate, the plate breaks, or maybe sweeping and the party wasn't able to sweep a particular place very well. Then you go, no wonder you don't know anything. What is inside this your brain cell? That is why you repeated. No. That is not good enough. And I'm very sure some of us that went through this particular criticism, we know it is of a burden, it is frustrating, it is painful. So we shouldn't pass it on to our children. The second one I'm going to talk about is sarcasm. That one, I don't know if it's still common, but in our own days, those times you will hear, come and put it on my head. In a situation where you tell your child, please help me get water, and the child comes to you and say, mommy, please, where should I put the water? And you go, put it on my head. It's just a simple question, a question that is not harmful. Mommy, where should I drop the water? She knows you need water, but she doesn't know the place you need the water. Maybe in the bathroom, maybe in the sitting room. You might need it in any place. But asking a question is just a simple question that demands a simple answer. We don't need to say or be sarcastic about such things. Just answer, because you are there to guide them. You are there to be of help. You are there to help them know what to do. Sometimes we assume they know it, they should know it, but it doesn't work that way. That is why you're called a parent, to guide, to teach, and to lead in the way that it's supposed to be. Now, the third one I'm going to rant about. I said I'm going to rant. You can see my voice is harsh, so I am ranting. This third one, it is what I call allowing the firstborn child to take responsibility for the second-born or for the younger ones. No, this one is even common. It was common then and it's still common now. Please, let's stop it, parents. It is your child and not your firstborn, not your firstborn's child, your own child. It is your responsibility. There is no big deal in asking for help from your children or your firstborn. Oh, Mololua, please help me get diapers for your brother. Please, can you sing for him while I do something? Can you just stay with him? I need to quickly do something. Of course, we need help. We can do some things on our own. But when you start letting the child know, what were you doing when your brother poured water? What were you doing when your brother broke this? It is not your child's responsibility. It is not your child's responsibility. You don't put the burden on them. I know that some of us, when we were put in that situation, we know how painful it can be. We know how frustrating. Like my son would tell me, mommy, come and carry your baby. He's crying. After he has tried everything, maybe sang for him, done the necessary thing. It's true. It's my baby, not his baby. I need to take responsibility. We shouldn't allow them to take responsibility for their younger ones. They can be of help. And when you are asking for help, it's a gently thing. It's a thing you encourage them to do. Because by asking for help, you're teaching compassion, you're teaching empathy, you're teaching teamwork, unlike putting the responsibility on them. Now, if as a child, you are teaching them to live adulthood, then when they get to adult, or when they become adults, do you want them to start living grandmahood or grandpahood? No, it doesn't work that way. We need to do well as parents. Please, let's stop telling our children to take responsibilities of the younger ones. It is our responsibility. We can only ask for help. What they owe us is just help, and it should be voluntary. Please, if you are guilty of this, please stop it. You are trying as a mom, you're trying as a dad, but please, this is what you didn't enjoy, and definitely your children will not enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and you can drop some of the childhood baggage that you know and I didn't talk about in the comment section. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Bye.